Everybody, what's up? We're back with Awaken Chaos Era, free to be elite. Let's go. Today's going to be a big day. It's a fun day. We're on the 10 advanced summon mission, so we're going to knock that out. We got ourselves our first good summon session today, so that's going to be nice. Real quick, I want to say thank you guys. We just hit 900 subscribers, so we're closing in closer and closer on that 1,000 subscriber mark. I really appreciate you guys. If you have not subscribed yet, here's your reminder. I know sometimes I can be bad about forgetting to subscribe to somebody that I've been watching for a minute. So there's your reminder. Liking the video also helps me too. YouTube will push it out to more people. We're closing in on 1,000, man. That's pretty dope. It seems like you guys are enjoying the series, which is good for me because I'm really enjoying the series too. I'm having a blast in this account, man. It's really cool to be back in the early game again, experiencing it from this angle. So we're going to catch up a little bit on what we've worked on, and then we're going to jump into it. We've got our free daily summon, and then we've got like 14 shards. So I figure we'll just pop them all. The 10 advanced shard mission is coming up a couple more times. So be mindful of that if you're wanting to save shards for it. We're just going to go ahead and pop what we have, and I assume we'll have 10 more by the time the next one rolls around, or be close to it. So that's how I'm feeling about that. Now, campaign, we are in chapter 6. Still cruising through pretty comfortably. This one's water, and we're kind of fire heavy right now, so we're not doing it as quickly, but we aren't really having any trouble. We just beat 6-4. The boss there was Kira, and again, they didn't have any trouble. It just took them a little bit longer because we weren't hitting her very hard. But and then on the hard campaign, we are, I think we're still in chapter 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, still in chapter 2. Did we ever beat? Yeah, we're at 2-6 in hard. I haven't come back and tried to progress any through hard, and I have leveled up a few more champs since then, so I reckon we could probably do it now. We've got Zachary at 40 with an Ascension Star, and then Radira, Connor, Celine at 4-star. I wanted to go ahead and bring her up. I don't want her to get left behind. And then we'll get, so far everyone I've got that's an elite is getting built. I'm gonna build every one of these that I have, and although I reckon the priority is about to change quite a bit because we're about to do these summons, and surely we're going to pull someone that we want to bump to the front of the line today, right? So let's, I think my friend list is full right now. Nope, it's not. All right. Also, too, a quick tip for anybody doing this, if you're newer in the game, whether you're doing this or not, I've kind of figured out that every time you come in the shop, the top 6 items, just buy them. It's always. I feel like always buy them. I feel like it's always worth spending the gold on them. And then always check your gear. He refreshes a few times a day. Always come in and check your gear because sometimes there's some really nice pieces of gear in here. I just got some 6-star speed boots on my main account from here. So every now and then you could sneak out a really nice piece of gear. And even for the early game, I got a 3-star epic assassin weapon. I've gotten a couple nice pieces of gear, so be checking that every time it refreshes. Buy everything in the top 6 spots, and then make sure you scroll down and check all those pieces of gear individually because you might be able to steal some good stuff out of there. I reckon let's go ahead and get to it. I think we've caught up on everything. We jumped in Void Tower for the mission. We cleared 10. I reckon we're going to still be able to keep going a little bit higher there. I need to jump back into Bounty Hunt. Maybe tomorrow's video we'll hop into Bounty Hunt and Void Tower and push up a little bit further in those. Maybe that'll be what tomorrow's video will focus on, if I remember that. And then as far as these go, we're at 3 and 4 here. I haven't tried these, but I need to get in here. So I think today after the summons, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a lot of time in these dungeons because I need to get I need to get some skill ups done. So we're going to see what we can put in here, and then 4 here, and haven't really tried these yet. So moving along, man, moving along. Let's get to it. Let's get to these summons. Knock this out. Now I have 14. I like solo pops though. If you over here from Raid, you know that I just think solo pops are more fun, and I'm not going to skip the animations. I feel like that makes it a little bit more fun too. Since we're hoping for elites, I feel like this and then seeing the elite will be kind of like if you pulled an epic or a legendary, rather than just skipping through and immediately seeing who you get. So that's how I want to do this. Which one is he? I can't remember what he does. We'll take a look. Can I click him here and see? No. We'll take a look though. So that was the free summon. Now we're getting into the shards. No epics, no legendaries, baby. Let's go. All right, Freya. Okay. Not familiar with her. Have to check her out. I'm thinking too. Someone mentioned that. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, she's like my favorite champ, dude. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, why you do me like that? I put up a video on her a while back. If you haven't seen it, I'll card to it up there. She might be my favorite champ in the game right now. She's so much fun, man. She's so good. Uh, ooh, that's dirty. They did me dirty on that one, dude. Brought up that I could just banish champs and make like the Legos and stuff if I didn't want to use them, which I think I'm gonna do just to ensure that I stay true moving forward to it. We're probably gonna banish my Legos and epics, and get materials for them. That's kind of the way I'm leaning on that because I'm not gonna use them. This account is going to be elites only for the ever. That's just the way it's gonna be. If I want to use other champs, I'll get them on my main account and use them. You know what I mean? Charles is dope, dude. Charles is a good pull. That's awesome. I'm stoked about Charles. He's one I think we passed up on in the rookie summons for the page that we ended up taking. So I'm glad we got a Charles. Another one of him so we can get him ascended. I got to go look at what he does. I can't remember. No more epics, dude. God, Lunar Melissa right out of the gate. Come on. Perfect. Perfect. I like him. He's going to be nice for us in Queen. Oh, come on, bro. Slow down. Where were these rates on my main account? Where was this on my main account when I was brand new, bro? If y'all remember, if you've been around since I started, I was doing summons on my main account where I spent money and bought a bunch of shards, and I would go like 10 pops in a row with no epics. It felt like I was getting comments like, your luck is particularly bad. Natalia and Lunar Melissa in the first 10 shards. Get out of here. Good. I like this dude. I'm going to get him built. I think he's going to be nice for us for Queen as well, because we're going to need poisons and we can't use Santis. So I feel like he might be a good stand-in with Valuk. Maybe they can stack some poisons up. Like, I have to go look at his kit specifically. I can't remember what he does, but I feel like he's poison themed. So good. I'm glad we got a dark champ too. Hope we get one more light or dark. Rourke, I don't know. We got to go look at. We're gonna go look at all these champ skills and get familiar with them after the summons. We've got some good ones though. Charles is dope. Asgul's dope. I'm sure some of these other ones are going to be fun to build. I just can't remember. I cannot believe we pulled Natalia and Lunar Melissa in the first 10 shards. Get out of my face with that garbage, dude. We're going to be able to get a lot of ascensions in this dude, so that's going to be nice. I think I've pulled him twice so far in this summon session. Are you serious? What is going on? What is happening right now? Lightwing Zack? Those are the two light epics I have on my main account too, which is really strange. That's really weird. Nathalia I pulled quite a bit later on my main. That's very strange, bro. But what is going on with these rates? We had rates. We had 14 shards. I swear I pulled like 70 on my main right out of the gate and didn't really get much of note. I had to buy my first legendary, that $30 pack that gives you a guaranteed legendary. I had to buy her. Get out of here with these epics. She's dope. Get out of here with these epics. These light epics even. This would, I mean, we got some cool champs anyway. If this was just, yes, I love her. I love her. I'm so happy I got her. She was very high on my wish list. I was going to say, if this was a normal account, this would have been a killer summon session, dude. 14 shards would have set us up well. Holy cow. All right, let's grab our gems out of the index. I cannot believe that summon session went that way, dude. Okay. Lots of gems to collect in here. I wouldn't hate a collect all button, but I guess I get wanting to make you go in and look at each one of these champs individually. So we'll collect our gems, then we'll hop in our champ box and take a look at everybody, see what we got going on. I'm so glad I pulled her, man. I think she's such a cool champ. I'm very excited to build her. Man, we actually really had a good session, didn't we? Like even elites aside, that was really good. We got a lot of champs that I like. And Lunar Melissa and Lightwing Zach. And Natalia, don't forget about her. Yeah, the game's trolling me hard, dude. It knows. It knows I'm not going to use those champs. That's why it gave them to me. Lunar Melissa's like literally my favorite champ in the game as of right now. Anyway, that might change as I pull more on my main account. But ooh, lots of goodies in here. Oh, another shard. Shoot, let's go pop it. Why not? It's summon day, you know. Let's go pop it. Why not? Summon day. Watch this be a Lego. Okay, good. I'm so scared it was going to turn gold. Dude, let's go. I like this champ a lot too. What a killer day, man. What a killer day. Let's go, man. And we have all the elites for this faction, the Soul Plunders. Nice. Dude, killer day. Killer day. Lots of goodies too. Okay, let's take a look at what we got going on in here. So yeah, I'm highly considering just banishing epics and legendaries. I feel like don't you get more resources for banishing them, right? So that's kind of where I'm leaning with that. So for sure, she's getting built. I should come in and start locking my champs, huh? Let's do that. A good habit to get into. Locking champs and locking gear are both very good habits to get into early. Here's one thing I noticed, and I'll show it to you in the gear management thing, but I wish that locking a champ and locking gear didn't like shift the screen around. It's doing it a little bit better than it does it out here. So like y'all, we can unlock. You probably won't be here very long, to be honest. I don't want to look at you. Can't use you, you know? Okay, so let's do this. And then we'll go to... Actually, the way it does it here is kind of convenient. The way it does it in the gear management thing is kind of annoying, though. I feel like it always takes you back to the top. Or last time I did it, it did. I feel like maybe they've updated a couple times since then and they fixed it. Actually, wait. Unlock. I haven't put any levels in you. Yeah, okay. So we only need one of you locked. And then... You... Okay, let's look at all our new toys. So yeah, Raven I'm a big fan of. She's one I actually have plans to build on my main, and she just keeps getting bumped down. I might have even talked about this in the first episode, but in stealth mode, she ignores 50% defense when she's ascended. We have to pull her quite a few times to get her ascended, but that'll be dope. Ignoring 50% defense on all her attacks is going to be nice. And then she's got poison here for 3 turns, and when she uses her A1, it reduces dark fog. Here, she deals 80% damage and grants stealth to herself for 2 turns, and then 1 of 5 enemy damage to an enemy and bonus damage for every negative effect. So this can, considering the fact that 1, she's ignoring 50% defense or even just 30%, and she does damage based on every negative effect, I feel like this can pile up. You have to kind of build around her a little bit. You have to set her up to do damage, but I'm so excited to test her out because I bet you can set her up to do some ridiculous damage. So I'm really glad we pulled her. This dude is another one I thought was really cool when I started the game. When I get him all the way ascended, applies poisons to all enemies for 3 turns upon the death of an enemy. This ability may be triggered up to 1 time per round. 80% damage, chance to apply a poison. Heals himself a little bit for the damage dealt. Deals damage to an enemy plus 1% damage per 1% health lost by the target. That's kind of cool. And then here, AoE poison. When we get him skilled up a little bit, it's 3 turns, and we can get this down to a 4-turn cooldown. So that could be nice. We got some AoE poison there. This guy's dope. He's got a chance to apply no positive effects to the target for 1 turn when he attacks. So it's just part of his trait. And when we get him 2nd ascended, we don't even have to get him all the way ascended. 2nd ascended, it's a 100% chance. So then it'll just rely on accuracy. We got unhealable, which is going to be handy. We've got more poisons and duplicates all negative effects, affecting them onto it. So kind of like debuff spread. So yeah, that's going to be sick, man. He's going to be a fun one to play around with. Now, now, some of these down here I'm not that familiar with. Let's see what we got here. This is Freya. Valid hits that deal damage have a chance to apply defense down. I feel like some of these I might have looked at in my rookie summons, but I didn't fully commit them to memory. So if we're looking over someone twice, just bear with me. Valid hits that deal damage have a chance to apply defense down. Okay, nice. I think I do remember seeing her. Launches 2 strikes. Each strike has a 50% chance to apply speed down. Bleeding while calling in a joint attack from an ally. And unhealable and no positive effects for 2 turns. That's actually pretty good. On a 4-turn cooldown, that's pretty nice. I could just use my arrows from here on out. All right. Anna. Attacks deal bonus damage equal to 5% of this character's max health. Interesting. Okay. A1 stun. Speed down and attack down. Could be really nice on some bosses. Chance to apply taunt for 2 turns, and she gets invincible for 1 turn. And we can get this down to a 4-turn as well. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. We'll see. I don't think she's going to get bumped to the front line. CC we know all about. Valuk we know all about. We'll take another quick look. Got a chance to counterattack with accuracy down, which is nice. He's got A1 poisons. When an enemy attacks an ally, there's a chance to poison the attacker. This gets up to a 50% chance. And then AoE poison. So we've got AoE poison here. We've got AoE poison with Asgul. And then we've got some single target poisons as well. So the big thing I think we'll have to figure out is how to get through the waves efficiently when we're doing queen stages. But I think once we get to the boss, we're going to be able to stack poisons fairly well. And with all the AoE poisons we have, we might even be able to just target the boss and let the minions get trickled down over time if we can sustain. We'll have to focus heavy on sustain. But all right, this guy we know about, and we can get him ascended a couple times actually. Why don't we go ahead and do it? Get him a speed bump and get his trait. Nice. All right, Raven, we've talked about. Very excited to build her. Asgul, we've talked about. Hollands, we've talked about. Freya. Is that it? Where was Charles? Oh, I see. So we need to start here. Lifesteal of all team members is increased by 15%. What is that? Does she like put lifesteal on someone? I don't understand what that. Does everyone just inherently have lifesteal? Interesting. Okay. A1 defense down is always nice. Protects an ally for 2 turns, during which any damage or healing received by the protected ally is delayed until the end of their turn. Damage taken is reduced to 50% of the total while healing. That's a really good skill. I've encountered this in like when she's in Void Tower and stuff, but I didn't like fully read it. I thought it was just kind of. I thought it only did the first part. I didn't know it reduced damage and did that. You can get this down to a 4-turn cooldown. This could actually come in really handy in quite a few situations. That's pretty cool. And then her ult. Damage to an enemy and heals the teamer with the lowest health for 70% of the damage dealt. You can get this down to a 3-turn cooldown. Okay. She's pretty dope, actually. She's dope. I like her. She's going to be fun to play around with. All right, you. I've been dying to see what you do. Crit rate at the start of the turn, max 10 stacks. So the longer a fight goes on, the more crit rate he gets. Okay. A1, he puts attack up on himself for 1 turn. Critical strikes grant a bonus turn, can only be triggered 1 time per 3 turns. Trigger interval reduced by 1 turn. Okay, dope. Deals 70% damage to an enemy and applies Ignite. And Ignite deals damage based on the caster's attack. So sort of like a bomb, I guess. Sort of like the way bombs work in other games. Okay, he's fun. He seems like he could be a fun one to play around with. And he's fire, right? Yeah. Okay. Charles. We know Charles. Charles is dope. Very defense heavy. Taunt. Gets more defense per rage. Yeah, he's going to be fun, man. Charles is dope. Abbott we know about. Rourke, what do you do? Restores 10... Ascended restores 10% of max health upon taking a valid hit. A1 taunt. A2 bleed. 2 stacks. Defense up 2 to himself. Okay. He's interesting. He's probably usable in some places, but not anybody I'm going to prioritize. We've got some fun stuff in here to work on and think about. And then I've got to think about what I want to do here. If we go banish. So yes, actually this currency does can be used to exchange summon. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, guys. We're getting rid of epics and legendaries on this account. We're not even going to let them hang out. Done. Done. And let's see. Hero Essence Shop. So 40 of them. Get us these crystals. All right, so we'll let those pile up a little bit. And then at some point down the future, we'll do we'll come in here and cop some of these and do some summons. And the good news is we don't ever have to worry about trying to get these. We can just grab these. So that'll be dope. All right, I think this is a good place to wrap up. We got a lot to think about and work on here. So I'm going to get to grinding. Like I said, today I'm going to probably put most of my energy into here. I'm going to be trying to get skill ups. I'm going to go in and figure out who I want to build next and try to get skill ups done for them. And next episode, we'll catch up on everything we've done. I expect there to be quite a few changes by the next episode. So we'll have a lot of catch up to do. And then we'll pick it up and keep going. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm glad you're enjoying the series. Thank you again for subscribing. We're closing on 1,000, which is really dope. So maybe even by the next video, who knows? Either way, I hope you have fun. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you tomorrow.